There are three looks in sports that no movie could ever capture. The first belongs to the darkest chapter of Chinese men's table tennis, 2019. That year, Ma Long was forced to step away from the national team for surgery. Zhang Jike was in semi-retirement, barely playing any tournaments. And Fan Zhendong hit a technical wall he couldn't break through. It was the bleakest year of his career. Into that void stepped Su Xian and Lin Gaoyuan, carrying the flag for China. Su Xian played 13 matches in 3 days, an unbeaten legend in the making. Even wrapped in ice from head to toe, he kept going, betting everything on his left arm, fighting to defend his country's honor. On December 13, a date now etched in memory, Su Xian faced Tomokazu Harimoto for the 8th time. 7 previous matches, 7 losses for Harimoto. This was his chance for revenge. But Su Xian's golden left hand, battered and screaming from every high-intensity rally, refused to yield. Against the brash Japanese star, he turned the match on its head. When Harimoto reached 2 match points, Su Xian held his ground. Every time he teetered on the edge of defeat, he fought tooth and nail, pulling victory back into his hands. This was Harimoto's 8th loss, and his final showdown with Su Xian, cementing them as the legendary 8-time rivals. He was both Su Xian's toughest opponent and the perfect backdrop to highlight Su Xian's greatness. The match drained Su Xian so completely that even victory couldn't bring him the energy to celebrate. Endless tournaments had worsened his injuries, and all he could do was wrap himself in ice and keep fighting. The second unforgettable look takes us to the 2016 All-England Open Men's Singles Final. A 35-year-old Lin Dan was chasing his 6th All-England title. Standing across the net was China's rising star, Tian Houwei, a player hungry for that championship as much as anyone. But anyone who's ever played badminton knows just how hard it is to beat Lin Dan. Even the fans in the arena, trying to cheer on Tian, couldn't help but shout something that. Across the net, Tian Houwei suddenly felt a tension he'd never experienced before. Lin Dan turned his head, eyes sharp with deadly focus. Then he spread his hands and said, without a word, "The future belongs to you, but right now, it's mine." In an instant, Tian felt like he had been thrown back 8 years. Lin Dan's defense was flawless, his speed unstoppable. In that state, he was nothing short of godlike. 2 straight games later, he swept his opponent aside, claiming the title with ease. And in doing so, Lin Dan made history, capturing his 6th All-England crown, an achievement no one had ever reached before. The third unforgettable look belongs to a legendary comeback. The 2024 Macau World Cup Women's Singles Final. Sun Yingsha was down 1-3 against Wang Manyu, facing what looked like a crushing defeat. At the break, she stood with her back to the table, facing the crowd. On one side, the blinding lights and roaring noise of the arena. On the other, the weight of countless fans' expectations. Despite the chaos around her, her mind was calm. Alone, standing against the world, she radiated an almost intimidating presence. What power carried her through those final 3 games? Even as the score remained tight, Sun Yingsha held firm, her heart unshakable. The noise could rage all it wanted. She had her own battle to fight, and she fought it on her own terms. In the end, Sun Yingsha completed an incredible comeback to claim her first career World Cup Women's Singles title. Calm and composed on the outside, yet with thunder in her chest, she had truly earned the title of a general on the court.